Alright, welcome back Pokemon GO players to another episode of the Purify Podcast. Today is July 14, 2025, a very rainy Monday for some reason. I am your host, Luis Palacios, with my co-host, Akri. I can't do it anymore.
Hey. Been good.
Yeah, alright. That's all we need to know. It's like, okay, good night. Have a good night, everybody. Oh, man. Yeah, it's been about a week since we podcast. Yeah, about so. Maybe 6 days. The last episode was out and about on Friday night. So, I mean, if you guys want to watch it, just go to the audio services. Or YouTube, whichever one you know. It works for you guys. But yeah, how you been, brother? How's everything so far?
It's been good. We got family visiting over here. So we were able to go out to SeaWorld today. That was nice. But yeah, other than that, enjoying Pokemon Go. The events have been pretty all right. The Dynamax Whalmer has been kind of funny today. I completely forgot about it, and then I saw it in Dynamax. And I was like, oh yeah, big boy coming.
The memes of Dynamax Whalmer to that the other Dynamax, the evolution.
Wailord.
Remember all the memes back in Sword and Shield for it?
Yeah.
It just destroys the stadium or something after you Dynamax it. That's hilarious. Also, your camera is off again, so beautiful.
It's so weird.
I don't know why it happens like that. Hopefully, it just works later on. But we're here once again to talk about Pokemon GO news, updates, and ranting about the game because we love the game just as much as everybody else. Gotta get a shitty course of that. I guess that. Man, I'm tired today. This episode of the Purify Podcast is brought to you by our Patreons. Everything we do here is on the Pokemon Professor Network. I can't talk today. It's powered by our community. You can join our community to support some patrons for as little as $1 a month. We offer a range of support tiers and various benefits. All patrons will gain access to our Patreon exclusive Discord, which is a fantastic place filled with fantastic people. So don't forget to check us out at patreon.com/purifypodcast. Purify Podcast. Patreon.com/Pokemon Professor. For anywhere the links out there. It would be great if anybody just likes to help us out, keeping the digital lights on. All right. Well, we had about an eventful weekend so far in a week. We had the Hisuian celebration, which was the Ultra Unlock Part 1, where Hisuian Solrock was spawning in the wild. As basically the counterpart, it just basically transforms into your buddy, and then all of a sudden, you get the Sora. Not shiny available, unfortunately. We had Space Time Distortions, which is a Legend Arceus. Yeah, okay. Oh my goodness, why am I so tired? Chris, can you just just wake me up or something?
Wake you up inside?
Wake me up. Save me. Anyways, also don't copyright us, guys. That'll be not bad. But yeah, so we had all of those events happening. Did we had anything this weekend? I don't remember. Oh yeah, Hisuian Raid Day. Hisuian Lilligant Raid Day. So, events here and there. What you got, brother?
I did one raid. I wanted to do more, but I took a little nap. Literally, the entirety of
oh my god,
of the event. But I did wake up and I did do one Hisuian Lilligant raid. So I have it.
Hey, at least you got one. That's great. Was it a good idea?
That's all I wanted.
That's good.
It was like 12, 13 something. I don't know. I gotta take a peek.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, anybody who's here in the chat, thank you so much, Manny and Manny. With Manny? No, I thought Manny was here. Mafia and Oxkin, which is Oscar, our beautiful friends. But yeah, so I guess you did the one, and that's it. You have the text entry.
12, 12, 13. There we go.
Nice. I did a few. I can't remember exactly how many I did, but I was playing most of the event. I got off of work and maybe missed half of it, or I'm sorry, not half, but half an hour of it. Yeah, I met up with Amanda and all the crew there, and she was actually she got 7 shinies.
Okay, I know who to meet up with for my shiny. There we go.
You mean for your lucky trade? Because I think you're lucky friends. You've been lucky friends for like forever.
Probably.
Yeah, I know, right? So yeah, what's that. I got 3 shinies. One of them being a 98, which was kind of cool. And then I did some trades. I got a shiny Alolan Executor. Through the event, I got I got another shiny Kecleon.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. It's level 1 actually. Even better, right? Imagine if that would have been the Shundo.
The Shundo.
I think that will probably
extra large.
One of the rares, level 1 Shundos, you know. Abagon, Hisuian Sneasel, Crognut, the 98 Lilligat, which I'm happy about. It was probably the easiest raid in the world. You can pretty much solo that thing.
Yeah, being quad weak.
Quad weak flying. Your Rayquaza just like attacks 2 times and it's already dead. But yeah, it wasn't that bad of an event. People were getting shinies, Hundos. I got a Hundo actually. I got 3 Hundos this week. That was actually pretty cool. Not that's Hisuian, the old Hisuian, but I got a Hundo Burmite, Hundo Larvitar from the Hisuian celebration. Hundo Wild Zubat. That was the most random Wild Zubat. And I did get a Hundo Lilligat, so I guess it was a successful event. Anything else that you got there over there, Chris?
Yeah, it was pretty eventful. I had like a few things run from my Go Plus, but the things I actually got was a shiny Magnemite, a shiny Hisuian Voltorb, which, you know,
and I lost him. Hold on. Let me see if I can recover him. Man. The beauty of podcasting live is that you guys can see all the weird stuff. Although I usually just go ahead and, you know, whatever you guys see here is whatever's in there. Also, Fern with the 100 bits. Man, thank you so much. I'll eventually get my co-host back, so give me just a few minutes until I can actually get him back into the fray here. Did he say something? Yeah, I know he said that he's out. Like, what's going on? Yeah, I never see him. Out and about this badly. Did he lose power? Maybe he lost power. Anyways, so yeah, he was getting some interesting stuff. Oh no, here he is. Hey, there he is.
weird.
Yeah, no, you just I lost. I thought you lost power, brother. It's like
No, it was weird. I saw that was the first time I've seen it just drop both of our faces off of Streamlabs.
I mean, it's still kind of like a testing period when it comes down to it, so it's not like the greatest thing in the world.
Yeah, and then I'll just go through just because I'm not sure where it cut out, but I got Magnemite, Voltorb, and the coolest one, Patillo. Just because I wasn't like expecting that one.
Well, yeah, that works.
But yeah, other than that, it's been pretty nice. Just doing a bunch of, you know, the max battles. Sizzlepede was really cool to see. Coming back in that. But other than that, you know, nothing really crazy from what I can see. Just some PvP like Zoras and stuff.
Which I don't even think that thing is actually like PvP goodness or anything, you know.
I haven't looked at the moveset, but that typing is really, really good. Because it's only weak to dark types.
True. But oh well. It is what it is. But yeah, what do we rate this last week of events? Post Go Fest, by the way, so.
In like normal gameplay, the space-time distortions are really, really cool.
Yeah.
I wish like seeing like scissors and stuff. That was cool.
I wish they would kind of keep that like at least once every other month that we have something like that happening. Mm-hmm. That will be a good feature to be like, hey, it's time for a space-time anomaly. It's like, you guys be ready from here and there. Make sure you capture your weird stuff here and all that.
Yeah.
That would actually be a nice little addition to whatever consequential we have on events, Make it like a Thursday, be like, 6 to 7, we're going to have an anomaly or something, It's like...
Yeah. I see a 7 out of 10 and an 8 out of 10 in chat.
Oh my god!
Mafia and Fern. I personally would probably say 7.5, right in between.
It would have been cool to actually see like a full stage evolution shiny, but I mean, getting Gengars and Scissors in the wild was actually pretty nice, anyways.
Do you think they turned down the shiny rates on those, even though they have the megas?
Good question. I'm not 100% sure how to answer that. I know they turned down something, and I don't know if we're going to talk about it, but...
Fern got both, though. Interesting.
You got both shinies? Nice. That's how it is. In the wild? Dang. Alright, well.
No passes needed.
I mean, the guy is probably, like, on his phone, like, every other minute of the day anyway, so, By the way, Fern, just get an iPhone. That's all you're going to do. Anyways, yeah. I say my final rating, about a 7. 7 out of 10 is not bad, I guess.
The Hundo.
Mafia got a Honda Sora. One is not dead. Oh, man. Yeah, it's wild out here for y'all. But, But, yeah, that's pretty much it. The raid itself
is a good one, though,
yeah. Was it decent? A new shiny would have been nice, but just like everything in this game, I think our pacing when it comes down to releases and new shinies, I gotta slow down a lot. I think okay. So we have technically all 9 generations into the game. There, of course, are some Pokemons. They are yet to be released, but
we're just getting Aegislash soon.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like, okay, we're going to get some final releases. Once Aegislash comes on, I think we have, 7 generations of the full line completely into Pokemon GO, I think. Let me just check the Pokédex real quick. I know that at least that's what we were talking about. And Alola, do we have anything in Alola missing?
Yeah, because we have Marshadow, we just got Volcanion.
Yeah. Maybe some mythicals, of course, and there is some Alola still waiting. So generations 1 through 6 will be fully into the game once Aegislash comes in within the next week or so. So we have 6 generations. We have 3 more after that needs to be completed. Plus there's shinies. I mean, there's definitely more shiny releases when it comes down to it. So that's definitely not going away anytime soon. But are we gonna catch up to Pokemon proper in like a few more years? It's gonna be crazy. At least to think about it. It's like, oh yeah, we have all 1,035 Pokemon into the game. I mean, paradoxes are coming, I guess. So that's gonna be another addition to the game. I wonder how they're gonna handle them. Do you think it's just gonna be raid exclusives?
I feel like they have to be. There's no shot they're in the wild, right? Unless it's like a space-time distortion kind of thing.
I mean, they're from the past and future.
Area 0.
Ooh. Can you imagine the map in like crystallized rocks and everything around? Can you imagine that?
Hey, if they do that same kind of thing, they got to do it in raid battles for the different crowned Pokemon. I really don't think they're gonna do. Oh my gosh, I'm blanking on what it's called. Terra Pokemon. Yeah.
Terra Pokemons could be interesting. At least when it comes down to PvP. Mafia says that Metagross is the best thing coming, in my opinion. With a reason, Some people got Hondos and Shandos and all that, but But yeah, it's just imagining the game being fully adapted to what Pokemon proper has. I know that by the way that they release things, we're definitely not going to catch up to them and to probably another generation. But Legend CA is coming out, new Megas are coming out, so that's another more additions to what we already currently have. Also, Oxkin, thank you so much for the subscription. 9 months in a row. Thank you so much. Yeah, I keep thinking about the whole thing, but let's move on to the news, and then we'll give more thoughts about it as we go along. So first things first, I'll talk about this. It's really all about Europe. The whole Pokemon GO road trip of 2025 is happening as we speak. July 16 will be the very first stop on the bus tour, which is basically on a couple of days. By the time you hear this, it's probably going to be out and about. And UK Manchester. And then they give you the dates for the rest of the while out there. Some people are getting the special research already, so they're getting their Pikachu with summer hat thing. I think it's like might be a little bit different than the ones we used to see, but I might be wrong. I haven't seen summer Pikachu in a long time, so. But it tells you all the events, the community meetups, the more meetups in London, England. Looks like there's an AR contest, there's a scavenger hunt, Gigantamax Battle Day meetup. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Showcases, quizzes, trade meetups. The trade may seem pretty cool because, a lot of people want things from other places. They have some notable trainers happening. Looks like the hosts from Incest Podcast are going to be there. That's pretty cool. And then some other people that unfortunately I don't know the names of. You need a Honda Metagross. You probably have like 10. But anyways. And yeah, they just keep talking about the whole thing. I mean, it's an exciting thing. I'll watch some of the coverage if there is anything in like YouTube and everything. But since I'm not there, unless somebody wants to log in my account and just give me the special research, that'd be nice. Nobody's gonna do that, isn't it? So hold on, let me call on my boy JT Ballard, It's like, hey, so can you log in? Give me that special research. See? Okay, cool. That'd be crazy. But yeah, I don't have much to say about this part of the event. I mean, if you are going and getting some interesting stuff out there, let us know. So that way we can promote it out there for you guys. But aside from that, Chris, you have anything to add to this?
Nothing I can think.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm always I always think it's cool that they do little events like that. It's a location based timed research.
Yeah. You can only get it if you're in that specific area. Also, Manny with the subscription. Holy Jesus.
Crazy.
Currently on 3-month streak. What up? Also, guys, if you have Prime or Amazon Prime or anything and link it up to your Twitch, you can just go ahead and sub for free, right? I gotta go ahead and shout out to the people who have the free subscription. So thank you so much, y'all. Yeah, that's it. That's all I gotta say about this road trip. Let's just wait for more coverage and see how it goes. But the next part of the news, I'm sure you're excited, Chris.
Oh, yeah, about that part, yeah. Look up and out. Trainers. Latias and Latios make their Dynamax debut. Yeah, any legendary Pokemon getting a Dynamax, we take those.
Indeed.
Saturday, July 26th at 6 a.m. to Sunday, July 27th at 9 p.m. local time. At least they're giving us 2 days. It is kind of funny. It's only 2 days, though.
Yeah.
But it looks like we're getting Dynamax Latias and Dynamax Latios. So make sure you have enough people. Make sure you have enough max particles. Personally, I've been getting a bit of those bundles that have the max particles and the
nice
remote raids.
Yeah,
so I definitely got plenty.
There is one thing though to note about Dynamax Legendary. So just like the birds and just like the dogs or the bees, whatever you call it, you can only really take down a Dynamax Legendary with 4 people. Not 3, not 2, not 1, not 50.
Unless they changed it.
I know it's been a little while since. What was the last one? Was it Raikou or Entei or Suicune? The one, I think Suicune was the last one of the Dynamax Legendaries we had before the whole lieu of Go Fest events were happening. So I can definitely tell you that they're most likely not going to change the way that they do things. And that's how the way that it is, it's like, just get people who know how they play the game and you'll be able to beat it pretty quickly. I mean, Raikou and all the other Pokemons were not really that hard to take down, so we just and we have Station and Samacenta now, so what do you expect? That's my opinion.
Yeah, hopefully they're not too crazy, but yeah, I am excited to use Station and Samacenta against them.
Mm-hmm.
The event bonuses, these are kind of like staples when it comes to them, for the Dynamax and Gigantamax events. Max particle collection limit will be increased to 1,600 for free. 1/4 adventuring distance to receive max particles. The power spots will refresh more frequently, and 8 times max particles from power spots. So definitely get as many max particles as you can, and be smart about when you're clicking on the one that you get for walking. Timed research. There will be a free timed research opportunity available for trainers starting on Monday, July 21st, a week from today, as of recording, at 6 a.m. local time. And if you complete the timed research, you get encounters with a Dynamax Ghastly 1 to round out your team to take on both Latias and Latios. Just keep in mind, Ghastly will still be weak to Psychic attacks.
Yeah. Actually, no. Well, the whole evolution line will be weak to Psychic anyway. So yeah, that would be quite the battle if you were to choose it.
A bit of a glass cannon.
Indeed. We do have a few things here in the chat. Ethan, thank you so much for joining us again. We appreciate it. And also, Oxine is asking, what's going to be the mon to use for Attacker versus Dynamax Latios? Let's check. Let's see, because we do have quite a bit of Dynamax Pokemon. You definitely want to...
Always Metagross.
Yeah, Metagross is a good counter just for the reason that it's neutral to... not neutral, but you know what I meant. Just it resists the attacks pretty easily from the Dynamax Pokemon. Or at least the one that we're talking about. Oh yeah, Lapras. Lapras is a good counter. Because Lapras is an Ice type. His move, or Gigantamax Lapras will change his move entirely to an Ice type Pokemon. So Gigantamax Lapras definitely will be a good attacker against...
It looks like the only thing Lapras is going to have to worry about is Solar Beam.
Yeah.
So those are going to be the only ones that's tricky for that. But yeah, for every other moveset, I think it's going to be just fine.
Yeah. Which is not bad, but if you tank it with Metagross, you'll be good in that regard. And then I guess you can... No, there's Charizard with a Dragon type move, maybe? A Dragon type fast move.
Dragon Breath?
Dragon Breath. As long as it's not a Dynamax or Gigantamax form, because if Charizard is Gigantamax, it will turn his move into the Fire Flame one, regardless of the moves that you have. But if you have a Dynamax Charizard, which is just a regular Charizard, it would be a good idea to use it as a Dragon type mover for this type of battle.
Same thing with Blastoise with a Bite. For sure.
Yes, I do believe that that's a good addition to that. Which is, not bad. But I think the only reasons why I don't recommend Bite is because I believe the Dragon resists Dark types. I could be wrong. No, it doesn't?
No, it resists like fire, water, electric, but
so it's
not like dark.
So my team would be Gigantamax Lapras, Dynamax Metagross, and regular Blastoise, and I think that will be a good thing. However, you can still use your station if you have power up and ready to go. And I would recommend using Station's special adventure effect, because it does actually boost the attackers of Dynamax Pokemons in Dynamax battles. So basically, put it like a free mushroom. I don't say that I think it doubles the attack. Let me actually check that.
Ooh, if it stacks too.
So yeah, with the
4 people with station.
So it wields a large, powerful sword for 6 minutes, strengthens your Pokemon's attacks in raids and max battles. So it strengthens. It's basically like if you have a Mega Pokemon in max battles, it will be the same thing. So
yeah, so party up. Hit that Zacian.
To recap, I'll use my Lapras as my main attacker. Zacian, it's a steel type and it resists most of the attacks. It also resists a lot of the dragon types attacks too. So Zacian definitely would be a good counter for Lapras, Latios and Latias. And then just in case, I'll have a good healer out there, so my Blastoise can still do damage if he needs to. So that's a good team. I'll take it. You have everything like that ready to go, Chris, because your Lapras is a special one too.
Definitely, I think I'll be good to go. Is the next did Lapras raid days still coming up, right?
Yeah, this is happening. That's actually happening this weekend. So
prepare now.
Prepare now. Get your communities ready. Go ahead and get as many as possible. Is it? Yeah, it is this weekend because we got the time research already.
The 19th.
So Lapras is the 19th, and then the community day for Quaxley is Sunday. So be prepared to play all weekend if you can. I don't know if I'm gonna go to Lapras just because I already have my Houndoom and Chinese. I can go to Shiny.
Hey, get those extra larges. Get those shinies to trade.
I mean, are you gonna be out by then?
Oh yeah. Okay. I'll be out of work by then.
Yeah. Some of us here in our community are planning to probably just go to Tampa and get some exclusive Pikachus from the Major League Gaming. That'd be nice.
Do they have a baseball cap?
I think so. I think it has a background too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we're still planning. I'm sure there's still some people here and there, but getting into the game is a little expensive. So that might be a case from other things. We may just tailgate into the parking lot. If anything. But yeah, Latios and Latias. I have heard that they're not like the greatest things to battle. I think Metagross even beats them in the psychic category. It's just fun to have a legendary, especially a legendary shiny Dynamax. So if you get some, that'd be nice. I am probably looking to do a few just because I need the extra large candy to power up my my Hondos that I already have, which is not Dynamax, but still. But yeah,
I think they're definitely fun ones at least.
Indeed. Well, we got another event happening in the next few days or so. It's an interesting one. It's called Get Ready for the Summer Concert, a music team celebration. Also, by the way, guys, this is our 250 episode. Our official 250 episode, the number one at least. We have released a few things in there like bonus episode and everything, so we definitely has gone over 250 episodes in total. But yes, this is a special one because it's 250, almost half to 500. And Chris is definitely going to be doing another 250 episodes without me half the time.
Oh my gosh.
We got the Switch 2? Yes, I did. I am actually getting things ready to stream the Switch 2 pretty soon because it is a powerful system. But anyways, the summer concert, a music team celebration. This is happening Saturday, July 19th to Tuesday, July 22nd at 5 p.m. From 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. local time. That is interesting.
Right after Lapras, yeah.
So this is happening actually during local time each day. Which that means that we're going to have to play. When was the last time you actually played with music in the game, by the way?
Brother, the only time I remember turning it on is during like the Lavender Town music.
So every Halloween, basically.
And that was only for like 2 minutes. I was like, oh, that's cool. Okay, yeah, you're turning it back off.
That's about it. Oh yeah, music. Okay, goodbye. But yeah, that's amazing. But yeah, so it says during the delightful days, we're celebrating concert music. We're celebrating the music composed by Junichi Masuda, Pokemon video game series composer and chief creative fellow of the Pokemon Company. Each day from July 19th to the 22nd from 5 to 8 p.m., trainers will be able to listen to a special arrangement of in-game background music made of tracks selected by Junichi Masuda himself. So turn the music up while enjoying enough bonuses through the event through field research. The event bonuses. Lure modules activated throughout the event will last for 1 hour, which is nice. Lure modules attracts specific Pokemon during the event. An increased chance of encountering shiny Chatot at Pokestops with active lure modules. So 2 things to note here. First of all, the lure modules lasting for 1 hour. That's cool. They don't exclude the golden lures. That's pretty nice. And Chatot being an increased shiny. However, Chatot is a regional Pokemon. This is breaking region lock just for this event alone. Very interesting. Very, very interesting.
Cool. I just like their music that much.
Well, yeah, I mean, it is Chatot. What do you expect? Encounters from the lure modules. The following Pokemon will be attracted Pokestops with active lure modules. You also have the increased chances of encountering shiny Chatot. Jigglypuff, Lotad, Kricketot, Chatot, Audino, Noibat, and Poplio. I mean, it makes sense that even Poplio is there because they're kind of like musical Pokemons, right? Yeah, they're all. What about Lotad? Wait, hold on, Lotad. What is? Oh yeah, hold on.
He dances.
Wait, oh, dude, if they give me like Pokemon Coliseum XD Galo Darkness music, Mirror B music, in one of these days, that's it. That's all I need for the game ever. By the way, listen to that. If you guys listen, Mirror B is the one of the bad guys, I guess, of the game, and check out their music. That was actually pretty cool. And then, of course, there is Phil Rich's task that can award you with encounters with Spinda. I mean, Spinda is always nice to get a little extra. If you're lucky, you may encounter a shiny one during this event. The Spinda with the heart pattern will not appear. Just to clarify. You know, it will not appear. That's crazy that they actually added that to make sure that it's like, oh yeah, no, you're not getting the one.
They know what we want.
They listening to us. But yes, so this event actually looks pretty cool. It's not really an event that happens too often in the afternoons, like, you know, during the summertime or anything like that. However, the increased chance of getting a shiny Chatot is actually insane. So we may have to plan a couple of days to actually stay in during the weekend. It's going to be tough. But hopefully I get a shiny Chatot in between.
I do not need one, but I'll still click on them.
It's funny, though, because oh my god, this is also happening. Wait. Oh, this is happening after Community Day, too. Oh my. This weekend is going to be insane. What the hell?
It should be after Lapras.
It is after Lapras on the 19th.
Oh, and yeah.
And then on the 20th is after Community Day.
Oh,
bro, this weekend is stacked. What the F?
Yeah, people are going to be like, okay, just got done with my 3-hour lore. Oh, there's another one. Okay.
Actually, you know, this isn't a bad idea. If we activate the lures prior to the event starting, after Community Day.
Chatouts during Community Day?
Well, no, I'm gonna say, because Chatot is not gonna appear after 5 o'clock.
Oh, you mean like right before the end? Oh,
what I'm saying is, if the lures are active and ready, and to only like right before 5, and let's say one of them disappears or something like that, or maybe there's a Pokestop ready to go, you can actually activate a lure before Community Day ends, and it will actually be for 3 hours instead of 1 hour. Mind freaking blown, y'all. Of course, you have to time it correctly, because if you actually do it like a minute or during after the event ends, then there's no chance. But it's just find a Pokestop that nobody's luring up, and then lure it up before the event starts. That's all you gotta do. So that would be interesting, and that would be cool. So that's nice. I mean, the music itself, I hope that they have some pretty cool ones. Maybe they have some assortions from all past events that we have music on. So I'm definitely intrigued to actually turn on the music and be like, I'm jamming into this for the next hour or two, It is a 3-hour par event each time, plus everything else. So am I really ready to play 6 hours during the entire weekend?
Yeah.
No. Just give me one shiny chatter and I'm on. That's all. So that means that I'm going to play the entire weekend. Motherfucker. Oh, man. Yeah, just turn on the music. Turn up the music. Turn up the music. All right. That's pretty much it on the news. But I did want to talk about something real quick about what's going on in the community right now. It's kind of like been the talk for the last couple of days since they kind of announced this. Now, Chris, do you know what the raid glitch is?
Oh yeah. Funny enough, there were actually people doing that recently at the bride at it was a baby shower. That's what they were doing it at.
Oh.
And yeah, it's where you click on the raid, and if you finagle it enough, you can use a regular pass, right?
Yeah. Now, finagle enough is basically just tricking the game that you're using a regular pass instead of a remote pass. And you have to be in a certain distance to really use it, because if not, it's not going to work.
And it was easier for Apple, but you could do it on Android. It was just very, very hard.
Yeah, it's possible. I mean, I've seen people actually do it in Android, and it's not a problem. However, this is the case is not how to do it. The case is more of what's going on in the end. Because a couple of days ago, all of the community ambassadors who are in a specific, special channel for Niantic and everything, got a message saying that we should alert our community to stop doing this glitch. And that's because it does break terms of service from Niantic or from the company itself, because Niantic is no longer part of this. Which there's a lot of coin based things on this. There's double sided to this thing. So there's the people who love to do the glitch and be like, okay, we understand, but why take it away now after all these years? And there's the other one where don't care because they've never done it or they've never been able to get it. So for the vast majority of the community, or at least the people who actually want to spend less on regular raids, it's not looking good for them, because the breaking the terms of service is always punishable by losing your account, being suspended, or even terminated another reason. So I'll say this for now, until there is more resolution to the crisis, I guess, is that don't do it. I've definitely been scared of actually doing it, because this will be implemented into their AI system or whatever they use to actually identify what's going on. So it's going to be interesting, to say the least, that this is something that's going to make or break for a lot of players. Because, don't get me wrong, when I learned about it, probably was another game changer, just like the quick catch mechanic. Now, people know about the quick catch. The company knows about quick catching. They're not taking that away. They specifically said the quick catching is not being patched or anything in any way, shape, or form. But patching this type of glitch is definitely heartbreaking for all of us, especially myself too. When I learned about this, I rated the heck out of things when I was in Go Fest, New York. I could go anywhere and raid through almost all the gyms without having to step foot into the specific area or the gym itself, Same with when we were in not just Bryant's Park, but Central Park. There was a huge amount of gyms that you have to get to, but because of this specific glitch, quote unquote, it was helpful to be able to stay stationary into one place and actually be able to do most of the gyms out there. Yeah, and just like Mafia is saying, it's like people are getting soft bans already. So it's definitely something that has hit hard the community. We're kind of voicing our opinion to say that this should be something that should be kept without punishing us. Because in the end of the day, all we're doing is just saving a little bit of money, but we're still spending a ton of money on everybody. But the way that they were looking at it, they want us to spend more on remotes than having to use. Like, I could actually do the gym, like the one that I have in my house right now from here, without having to step out of my house. Do I want to step out of my house? No, it's raining outside right now. So like, why would I want to actually do a raid when it's raining? Nobody else is going to do a 1-star over there. And if they are, I mean, they're probably just living right next to it. It's bad. It hits us grinders a little bit hard. But there's one last thing that I want to point out before I give you the mic there, Chris. I feel like the company has a little of a double standard when it comes down to this. They want us to stop doing the glitch. They want us to do more remotes because, you know, that's what their money comes from most of the time. And yet they're giving us the ability to remote to anything, especially like max battles and remotes and things like that. This is what I call a double standard. They want us to be out and active and closer to the gyms to spend less money and yet play with the community. Yet they're giving us remotes to just go ahead and spend regardless. You know, spending $2 on remotes just doesn't seem fair. And the final double standard to this is that if you're going to give us the ability to, or take away the ability for us to do this type of glitch, then at the end of the day, if you really want us to go out and play, then remove remotes altogether. Because you're just basically saying, we want more of your money because that way we can just ban you for not doing what you're not supposed to be doing. Take it away, Chris.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's their game, so I don't really like care that much, but that's also that, you know, I don't yeah I see Frank. That's also like something I haven't really done, like I haven't had the chance to, I guess is what I would say. And I don't really see a problem with it, just like because like if it's already on the map, it's very close to you anyways. So, you know, needing that extra like block of distance to cover, yeah, I don't know. I don't see like a huge difference with that, especially when it comes to a raid instead of it being like a spawn. Like if somebody had like a 3-mile radius on their on their screen to be able to click on Pokemon, like that's a lot different than doing a raid. But whatever. Yeah, I'm curious how people are taking it, but I'm kind of indifferent personally.
I mean, it's understandable if you don't use it as much, if you don't grind as much as a lot of the players, including myself, then yeah, it's something that we wouldn't, you know, affect it in the end of the day. But here's the problem with their system. Now, we have seen their like anti-cheat system to catch all of these problems be very unforgivable, because you can do one small little thing that breaks the terms of service and you're already getting banned for life half the time. Well, imagine the player who either doesn't follow social media or has learned about this trick without, you know, knowing what exactly happens in the world Pokemon Go or in the community in Pokemon Go, and starts doing it after all these announcements happen. They're not in any of the community ambassadors or anything. Start doing it again, and then all of a sudden they just get banned. Or even worse, imagine if somebody is just tapping in between apps, because technically that's how the trick works. You just move around a couple of apps and then just trick the game into thinking that you're using the regular remote pass instead of the remote one. what if somebody that just taps in between apps and is like quickly drawing through some of the things, like let's say just check their Discord or their messages and then go back to the raid, and all of a sudden all they see is a screen of being banned or something, you know? I don't know. It feels there's a lot of like gray area unless the developers do tend to amplify on this break in terms of service in the end of the day. But the worst part that I see it too is that they're not announcing it in official channels. They're not even letting creators actually listen to it, like tell their community about it once they learn about this. Everything is going under wraps. Like community ambassadors are able to talk about it because that's how they basically communicate the importance of it. But that's about it. Like there's no official, hey, I'm sorry, this is like not even a dev diary or something like that. It says it's like, hey, we don't want you guys to get sucked into this problem. Just don't do it. I just feel like it's a little counter to it and like helping the community. It's like, okay, tell your community, yeah, but what about the people who don't actually are in communities and things like that? They benefit from this half the time if they know how to do it. Yeah, probably 90% of the players don't even care because they never had the chance to know how to do this. Mm-hmm. But the other 10%, or at least people who have learned through other means of word of mouth or anything, they're probably going to get banned just because of it. Unless the developers say, hey, we're about to patch something. Please just don't do it again. And they're not even patching. They're just saying, don't do it. So if they patch it, that's a different story. If they patch it, I mean, yeah, what it is. But if they don't patch it and we're allowed to do it, then, you know, it's gotten. I'm gotten into a little over talkative when it comes down to this, but yeah, it just seems like there's a lot of double standards to their way of doing things. They should at least announce it for everybody to know. Anyways, yeah, sorry, I got a little too rough there, Chris. I know that you don't like me ranting half the time, you know. But hey, if I can talk about it, I'll do it. Yeah, that's all. That's my final thoughts. Let's get into the PvP section. Get right. Here we go, Chris. Yeah, GBL. I think are we in the all leagues right now? Can anybody in the chat actually share how many battles they've done this week? Because I know there's some PvPers out there in the Go Battle League at least. I have done 0 battles and earned 1,500 stardust from it. So I don't know. Man, what about you, Chris? Have you done any battles?
I haven't done any since the last podcast. I'll tell you that much.
And again, they did say that we're in an Ultra League with Hisuian Cup, so that's interesting. Well, go into your game and tell me how much you did, Fern. Come on. Master League it will be a shambles once it comes back. That would be incredible. Send a PvP for the live. Should we do a battle real quick, Chris?
A battle live?
Yeah, we haven't done that in like quite a bit.
See what team you get.
All right. How about this? We'll do a full-on random battle. Like it doesn't matter what league, well, just whatever Pokemons we have in our inventory. Auto battle. That's what we call it, right? You want to try that?
Oh, you want me to do it too?
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm sending you the invite. So
oh, you're fighting me. Oh, okay. I thought you were fighting somebody on GBL.
No, let's just do auto battles for you here.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be our friendship thing for the day.
That works. All right. Well, I send you the battle. Just any recommended Pokemons. No, like list of Pokemons out there. Mm-hmm. So that way everybody can see that we do battle.
Ooh.
Let's see what we get, guys.
Oh, I gotta take off stream so I can't see your moveset. Oh, there we go. Oh, Lord.
This is not good for me. I told you I was just doing auto battles. It's like
All I need is Chargy.
probably you're probably gonna beat me here.
Nah. It all depends on that last one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boop, 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 boop. Maybe, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh.
That chunk of HP was crazy.
That was a Zen headbutt, not a confusion, man. Oh, my gosh.
Ah, your little bug is back. Ah, no. All right. Well, last Pokemon here.
Oh, you got that.
I told you I don't have anything. Can you at least show me what you had in the back?
A Gligar.
A Gligar.
Yeah. So versus an electric type, it's like
It's do you only have Pokemons that are like ready against yeah, okay. PvP one readies? Because this I don't know why.
This time, I'll tell you this one.
I don't even know why I have these Electabuzz in my autos. Like, is it just because
yeah, let me see if you got Ice Punch. Thunderbolt. Oh, okay.
You're like, okay.
Boop, boop, boop.
Yeah, well, I told you it was just auto. Then you just went me with like meta Pokemons or something.
Yeah, I planned it out.
You planned it out. Anyway, so yeah, that is our battle of the day. If anybody was aware of what we were
doing. Give me
doing.
that lucky friend. Give me it.
That'd be nice, right? Next time we see it. Anyways, that's pretty much it. There's not much going on. I mean, TCG Pocket is still going strong. I'm using a couple of different decks to see if I can get to Masters, but that's pretty much it. Although I am liking this Eevee set.
Yeah, you like Flareon?
I think I just use Sylveon on everything that I have.
Just Sylveon.
Just Sylveon. But that's how it is. That's how it goes. Anything else that we want to cover before the end of the day? 106 battles and 58 wins, brother.
Nothing I can think of, like, since we already recapped everything.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Well, thank you so much for listening, everybody. We do truly appreciate it. If you want to leave us a review in the podcast services fees, we would greatly appreciate it. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, all those places we would greatly appreciate it if you can leave us those reviews. Follow our social media, myself at PureLightGo, Chris at PKMN, Trigger Please with a C at the end. Purify Podcast for anything related to Pokemon Go, anything else that we wanted to do. Email us anything to the purifypodcast@gmail.com if you want to get shout out. Or anything that you guys actually got in from the last few weeks. We would love to hear from you guys. And then don't forget to check us out at the PokemonProfessor Network.com/Purify and that being said, Chris, take us away for the night.
All right. It's been a lovely week of Pokemon Go. Thank you guys very much, whoever joined for the live session. It's been good. I think the events have been fun. A lot of cool Pokemon to hunt for, and I think we got a lot to look forward to. So yeah, fill out your Pokédex, get your shinies, get stronger teams. A lot of different ways to play this next coming week.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, let us know what you end up doing, and have a good week, guys. See you next time.
Keep purifying them, everybody. Stay dry, and we'll see you guys next time.